Seems like everything is pointing to the success of Tesla stock. We saw lots of billionaires investing in Tesla recently. One of the recent news we received today is that Ron Barron believes in all Elon Musk projects. The billionaire predicted a big opportunity in Tesla stock. In today's video, we will share the recent Ron Barron stock price prediction. Do you invest in Tesla stock? If yes, watch the video until the end, because this video will blow your mind with the recent Ron Barron announcement. Before we dive into the main topic of the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and comment on what you expect about Tesla stock in 2023. With no more excuses, let's dive into the video. Ron Barron, the billionaire investor who heads up New York's Barron Capital and Barron Funds, is arguably the biggest bull on Tesla stock. With hundreds of millions of dollars in profits from a massive investment in Tesla stock years ago, Barron is once again putting his faith and finances in Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Elon Musk took Twitter private after his acquisition in late 2022. Barron said in an interview with CNBC on Tuesday that he was promised to make 2 to 3 times his money when he invested another $100 million on Elon Musk projects. His decision was influenced by a number of factors, including the success of his investment portfolio as a result of Musk's ventures, Musk's marketing strategies. Elon Musk, who is the owner of different projects, has attracted different billionaires to invest in his companies. One of the main topics that are on top right now is Tesla stock. We saw recent investors bullish on Tesla stock. Ron Barron is one of the considered billionaires who have faith in Tesla stock. Barron predicts further gains for Tesla stock and has provided several price targets for the company's stock over the next 3 and 10 years. In a recent interview on CNBC, when Ron Barron was asked to talk about Tesla stock, which reached 80% gains over the year to date, he explained that still bullish on Tesla stock because before we look into Tesla stock, first we need to look into the company as a whole. He explains that Tesla cars are the safest cars built in human history. He emphasized that Tesla cars are safer than any car 2 times during the interview on CNBC. He explained an incident that happened 2 weeks ago. Let's see what he explained.
About number one, how it's the safest car that's ever been built in the world. The safest car ever built in the world. And about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, there was a man who took his wife and 2 children, 2 daughters, and drove it off a cliff 250 feet above the ground, and at 71 miles an hour. He was trying to commit suicide and murder at the same time. The car flies off the cliff and tumbles down to the bottom, and the roof on a Tesla is 30 or 40% stronger than any other roof, and the center of gravity is the middle of the car instead of the front of the car. And it rolls down to the bottom of the hill, and everyone is looking down, and then they lower people down, and they open the doors, and people are just sitting there. They were fine. They were unscathed.
But unbelievable that they got out and were able to.
You can see that Barron is bullish on Tesla because Tesla cars are safe, and he believes that electric vehicles will dominate the world in the future. As we mentioned before in the first minutes of this video, Ron Barron believes in Elon Musk's marketing strategies. He believes that the CEO of Tesla will take the Tesla stocks to reach $1,500 in the coming years. According to Barron, he expects that Tesla's share price will reach between $500 and to $600 before the year 2025, and that the company's value may reach $4.5 trillion within the next 8 to 10 years. This number is reachable according to some analysts. We saw the big and well-known analyst Dan Ives predicting that nothing can stop Tesla stock to go even high. Dan Ives last week recommended investors purchase and hold Tesla stock. Recently, Cathie Wood added more Tesla stocks to her portfolio. Cathie Wood, the ARK Investments CEO, purchased 145,000 shares of Tesla, worth $15.7 million at the automaker's $108.1 closing price. As you can see, today's price of Tesla stock is at $200, making ARK's investment profit more than 90% in less than a month. We posted a video talking about Cathie Wood prediction and why she is bullish on Tesla stock. If you missed the video, make sure you click the first link on the description to know more. In total, the value of Barron's Tesla holdings across all of its Barron Capital vehicles is close to $4 billion. Several of the ETFs have a cost basis for Barron as little as $13. According to Ron Barron, he said, Tesla stock will worth between $500 to $600 until 2025. But that's not including robots, autonomous vehicles, and that's not including batteries, Barron stated in November of 2022. Compared to the estimated 1 million units sold by the electric vehicle manufacturer in 2022, Barron predicts that Tesla will sell over 20 million vehicles annually in the future. This is a huge number to be reached, and as you can see recently, everything is pointing to electric vehicles. If Tesla sells 20 million automobiles annually at $50,000 each in 2030, he'll make $1 trillion in revenue and an operating profit of roughly 30%. Barron's price objective would give the company a market cap of $4.5 trillion, based on a multiple of 15 times operating profits of $300 billion. Unlike Europe, which has access to nuclear and other clean power projects that allow it to support electric-fired transportation, developing countries will need to make sure they harness their wind and thermal energy projects in order to support the EVs and scooters. By 2025, major cities like Amsterdam and London want to achieve zero or ultra-low emissions from their transportation sectors. By the year 2030, non-electric cars are expected to be banned from roads in places like California and Paris in the United States and Europe, respectively. This is an indication that Tesla cars will dominate the world. We know that Tesla in electric vehicles has better technology and is expected to dominate the battery industry for the electric vehicles and more technologies such as self-driving. The price of Tesla stock has risen over 80% so far in 2023. The question is, how much higher can it go? The perspective for Tesla stock appears to be improving. After a rough 2022, investors seem excited to get back on board. With the stock price up 80% so far this year, everyone is betting on Tesla stock. The efforts made by the leader of the EV industry to drive demand are responsible, at least in part, for the renewed enthusiasm. After there were signs that demand might decrease in the fourth quarter of 2022, the firm decided to implement global price cuts, which appear to be having the desired effect. As reported by the China Passenger Car Association, Tesla's sales of China-assembled EVs reached 66,051 in January, an increase of 18.38% from the previous month and an increase of 10.37% from the same month a year ago. This strategy is pushing more electric vehicles lovers into the Tesla cars. According to Barron, this strategy influenced him to stay bullish on Tesla. One of the main factors we need to understand about Tesla stocks is that if in the future everyone will be subjected to use any electric vehicle, guess what EVs are now with better technology? No doubt that is Tesla. We believe that in the future Tesla will sell more cars a year than ever before, and consequently will blow up the price of Tesla stocks. This is the end of the video. If you are investing in Tesla or planning to invest in Tesla stock, comment down below. Thanks for watching the video until the end. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe, and comment on what you think about this video. Also check my paste videos about Tesla stock to find relevant information. Thanks.